Hello everyone! So today I have 3 cards to share, and I've been holding off on sharing them just so I could share a few of them together instead of making one video for one card. So I have 3 cards to share, so I'll share them in the order that I made them. So this is the first one I made, and I'm trying to use some of my unused things. So I stamped out this stamp, and it's from Art Impressions. I believe it's called Comfy Couch, and I colored it in with my Spectrum Noir pencils, and then I used some stickles on them, and I fussy cut them out, and then I made a little living room scene for them to be at. And I was just trying to use some things that I haven't used that I have, and I use these little doggy stickers. I'm not sure how well you can see them, but I put one there and one back there. So here's what it looks like on the outside, and then here's what it looks like in the inside. And it is an easel card, so it stands up like this. Not too sure how well you'll be able to see that on camera. Let me see if I can tilt this camera a little bit. So there you go. So it stands like that. And it's just a little easel card. I added some extra paper so it would be more sturdy, and it just stands like that. So I'm going to show you some of the things I used for it, because like I said, I made this one a few days ago, so I put away some of the things I had used. But this was the Art Impressions Comfy Couch stamp. And there it is. Like I said, I used my Spectrum Noir pencils. And then I used one of my doilies from here. And this is from Freckled Fawn, and I just put that like if it were a rug down here, so I just used half of it. Then I took out this old paper pad that I have from My Mind's Eye. It's from Miss Caroline Howdy Doody, and I just used it for the wood floor. So you can see that there. Then I used this paper pad, which is a newer one I got not too long ago. It's the Simple Stories Good Day Sunshine. And I used some different papers from here. So like I cut out these little frames from there. And this is just cloud paper that's in there as well. And I just added some lines so it looked like a window. And this is also from that. And this paper, I think it's from a different paper pad. I don't remember which one. And then here I just added some little foil washi tape that I have. And I added that there. And then this lamp, I also used something that I had never used, which is this Julie Nutting chipboard pieces from Prima. It's all the little cute chipboard furniture pieces. Looks like that. And I used the lamp. So I just colored the base with a gray marker, and then the top I added some polka dot stickles and just used my blue and pink stickles. And then here I added some bling I had gotten at the Dollar General, and that's about it for this one. So again, there's the outside, and here's the inside. So that's the first card I made. Then I made this one, and this is also with a stamp that I had never used, so that's a challenge that I'm putting on myself to use my stuff. So I used this stamp, and I believe she's called Singing Tilda, and I colored her in with my Spectrum Noir markers, and I just added some glossy accents to her shoes and also to her microphone. And then I added some tiny little flat back pearls that I had in my stash for her earrings and her necklace. Then, let's see what I have near me. I used some flowers from my stash, and it's these. I believe I had gotten these off of eBay a few years ago. And I just used some glossy accents to glue those down right there and right there. Then, for all the papers that you see here, so here, oh, and here's the inside. So for all these papers, I used this paper pad, which I also had never used, but I got this recently as well. It's called At the Vineyard, and it's from Paper House. So all those papers are from there. And I fussy cut these curtains just by hand, and then I use my Spectrum Noir marker to give it some shading so it looks more like curtains. And then I used some foil tape, which I can't seem to find now, but it's some little foil tape that they sell at the Dollar Tree in a pack of 4, and I just use a little piece for the curtain tie, and it's not focusing too well, but yeah, I used that there. Let me see if this one focuses a little better. Nope, it's not focusing too well, but it's a little foil tape, and I just put that there. And then for the top, I just cut out a strip of paper, and I used this punch from EK Success, and I'm trying to use my punches more because I had forgotten about them for a little while. So use that one, and I just put that on the top. I used one of my little metal embellishments. I believe that's from Butterbee Scraps. Of course, my camera is having issues focusing, but looks like that. And I just added some little gold stickles to it. And then these are stickers from Sticko. I just added some stickles in the middle. These are also stickers from my stash. And then this is a die cut piece that was gifted to me, I think last year or the year before, and I had been hoarding it, so I decided to just use it. And when I opened it up, I saw that it's folded, so you can actually write on the inside. So that was pretty cool. So I used it for my place to write. And then from the portion that I cut off here, there was a portion I just made a little seat to put there. So that's the inside, and then the rest are just Sticko stickers, and that's a really pretty die cut piece. So I used those there, and I never used this on a card because it's looking at the piano from above, and it's kind of hard to make a scene card like that. So I thought it was perfect here, so it looks like you're looking at it from above. So there's the inside. And again, I didn't put a sentiment, so I could just use it for different occasions. So here's the front again. I popped up the curtains and the top of the curtains. And that's what it looks like. So there's the front, and here's the inside. Okay, and my last card, and I hope you guys aren't bored already. Here's my last card, and this is the one I made recently. Oops, I gotta glue that down a little better. But I made this one today, so I have the most materials for it next to me. But I really wanted to use one of my new Cricut cartridges, and it is the, let's see, it is the Art Nouveau cartridge. So I saw this jellyfish, and I just loved how vintagey it looked. It was really pretty, so I wanted to use that, and this is on page 61, and I cut it out from some different papers from this paper pad. It's the Prima Firefly, so I just picked out some different pink papers from there, and I used it to make my jellyfish. Then I used this Spellbinders die. It's the biggest one from Blossom 4, and I cut 2 of them out. And I inked it up with my Peacock Feathers Distress ink and I think Faded Jeans. And then I just got some water and splattered it in different places so it looks a little bit like bubbles. And then I used this paper pad, which is also one that's getting very thin, so I'm also trying to use it up. It's the Graphic 45 Tropical Travelogue. And I use this for this green paper, and it has some little waves on it. And I also used it here on the inside. So this is from there as well, and then this is from the Prima Firefly paper pad. And these are some stickers from K & Company. It's these. And I've also had these in my stash for a while, so I wanted to use some of those. And then I used this Sharpie Gold marker, and I went around the edges with that, just so it would stand out a little more. And then these are some bubble embellishments, which I got at Michael's. So I put one here, one over here. And down here are some starfish resin, which my mom had got it for me on eBay a while ago. Here I used this stamp set, which I had gotten in a rack from Judy a little while ago. And that's Judy Bakes 22. And this is an Inkadinkado Under the Sea Build a Scene set. And I use the seaweed and the little fish. So I stamped out different seaweed here on the bottom. And then I stamped out some little fishies up here and here. So I think that's it for this card, if I'm not mistaken, but here's this one. So here's the outside. Here I put some stickles. These are some ice stickles, so they're a little thicker. And then I just put little dots of different colored stickles all around it, because I love using stickles, so I had to put on there. Oh, and I also went around the card with black soot distress ink, so that's why it's a little darker around the edges. So here's this card. This is a 5x7 card, by the way. And again, I didn't put a sentiment, so I could use it for anything. Here's the inside. And here's my other one. And my first one. So there's my 3 cards that I made. And thanks for watching. Bye!